An unexpected story of love and acceptance. Lilo and Stitch is one of Disney's most beloved films, released in 2002, which captured hearts with its unique blend of comedy, adventure, and a profound message about family and belonging. The story of a lonely little girl in Hawaii who adopts a genetically engineered and destructive alien may seem unusual, but it was precisely this originality that made it an instant classic. Far from traditional princesses and fairy tales, Lilo and Stitch brought a new perspective on what it means to be family, introducing the concept of Ohana, which means family, and family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. This script will explore some fascinating curiosities behind the creation and impact of this very special film. Curiosities behind the creation and animation. The production of Lilo and Stitch was full of creative and technical decisions that set it apart from other Disney animations. Inspiration from Dumbo style. Directors Chris Sanders and Dean DeBlois wanted to create a film that had the simplicity and character focus of the classic Dumbo. They sought a more classic animation style, using watercolor for the backgrounds, something Disney hadn't regularly done since the 1940s. This gave the film a unique aesthetic and a nostalgic feel. Unique Stitch design. Stitch himself was created by Chris Sanders, who originally drew him in an unpublished children's book. Disney liked the character so much that he became the star of the film. His 4 extra arms and antennae are often hidden so he can blend in as a dog. Low cost and no high expectations, Lilo and Stitch was produced on a relatively low budget by Disney standards at the time and was not considered one of their major releases. This freedom allowed the creators greater experimentation and originality without the pressure of being a guaranteed blockbuster. Ironically, it became a huge success. Minimalist computer-generated imagery, CGI, use. While 2D animation was the main focus, some 3D elements were used intelligently. For example, Jumba Jukiba's spaceship was one of the few things animated in CGI, which made it stand out and appear more alien in contrast to the watercolor style. Hawaii as the central setting. The choice of Hawaii was not just aesthetic. Chris Sanders wanted a location that wasn't a big city, so Lilo could be a lonely girl who finds an alien without the invasion seeming global. Hawaii also provided the opportunity to explore a rich culture and the importance of family and community. Ohana. Cultural references and hidden details. Lilo and Stitch is full of little references and details that make the viewing experience even richer. Number 626. Stitch's experiment number 1626 is a subtle reference. The film was the 42nd Disney animated feature film, and 6 plus 2 plus 6 height to 14. If you add 4 plus 2, you get 6. It's a small numerical game by the creators. Elvis Presley. Lilo is a huge fan of Elvis Presley. This passion is not just a charming detail. Elvis's songs are an integral part of the soundtrack, and his often solitary lifestyle resonates with Lilo's own search for a family. Surfing and Hawaiian culture. The film incorporates authentic elements of Hawaiian culture, from hula music and dance to the practice of surfing. This added depth and authenticity to the setting. Cameos by other Disney characters. Fan theory. Although not officially confirmed, some fans believe they have seen references to other Disney characters in the background, such as a possible Mulan doll in Lilo's room, adding to the fun of rewatching the film. Messages and cultural impact. Beyond being a fun animation, Lilo and Stitch conveyed powerful messages that resonated with audiences. Ohana means family. The film's most iconic line. Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten became a motto for many, emphasizing that family goes beyond blood ties and can be found in unexpected places. Representation of non-traditional families. The film addressed the idea of a family consisting of an older sister caring for her younger sister after the loss of their parents. and the inclusion of Stitch and the other experiments as part of this family challenging Disney's notion of a perfect family. Acceptance of difference. Stitch, a monster alien, is accepted and loved by Lilo, and eventually by Nani and the community. The film celebrates the acceptance of those who are different and the idea that love can transform even the most destructive. The theme of abandonment and loneliness. Lilo and Stitch are both characters who feel abandoned and alone in different worlds. Their journey together is about finding a place where they belong and being accepted for who they truly are. Subtle critique of consumer society. At times, the film subtly critiques how humans can be destructive to the environment and each other, reflecting Stitch's destructive nature. The legacy of Lilo and Stitch. The film's success was not limited to the box office. It spawned a successful franchise and left a lasting legacy. Successful franchise, Lilo and Stitch, led to several direct-to-video sequels. Stitch, the movie, Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch, a television series, Lilo and Stitch, the series, and even a Japanese anime adaptation, Stitch. Stitch as a Disney icon. Stitch has become one of Disney's most popular and recognizable characters, appearing in theme parks and merchandise worldwide. His mischievous yet cute personality has made him a fan favorite. Continued relevance. The timeless message of Ohana and the unique approach to family and acceptance ensure that Lilo and Stitch continues to be a relevant and beloved film for new generations. A modern fairy tale with an alien heart, Lilo and Stitch, is more than just an animation about a girl and her alien dog. It's a modern fairy tale that resonates with the universal human need for belonging and love. Through its distinctive animation, charismatic characters, and heartwarming story, the film managed to address complex themes in an accessible and touching way. The curiosities about its production and the cultural impact it generated only reinforce how special this little Disney gem has become. Lilo and Stitch taught us that family is not defined by blood, but by love, acceptance, and the promise that no one gets left behind.